let you play that clip. Jeez. Yeah, we don't use swear words here, remember? I know you swear like a pirate when nobody's listening, but that's not what these videos are for. Oh, hello, my name is Fu Manchu. Well, you might remember that I recently got the following. Not too long ago, I picked up this Predator from Predators, and that is awesome. The Tracker Predator with this little puppy. Yeah, he's a cute little puppy, isn't he? Just don't pet him on the head or back or face or... Anyway, there he is looking awesome. Now, I am a huge fan of the Predator franchise movies, whatever you want to call it, since the very first movie, long before there was a part 2 and all these others and stuff like that. And I love the Predator design, the character, everything. Now, when Hot Toys announced that they'd be making these, now originally they made them with like snap-together parts and stuff, and my wife had one a long time ago. I bought her the Elder Predator, the very first Elder Predator, and she eventually ended up selling it because it was going for a lot of money. But that thing was pretty cool, but not nearly as good as what these look like now. I mean, they have improved upon them so much. Well, they've improved upon not only this one, but the first Predator and the one from Predator 2, which leads us to today's review. Now, like I said, I'm a big fan of Predator, and I love everything about it. I love all the movies, even the ones that everybody says are horrible. I still like. It doesn't matter, because as long as you've got a really cool Predator, I'm happy. Now, that leads me to Predator 2, the movie. Now, in my opinion, I really like that Predator in the movie. Now, I really love the original Predator from the first movie, because he started it all. And then I really like the Wolf from, what was it, AVP Requiem? I don't know. But I really like the Wolf, too. I really love the way he looks. I loved all his weapons. He was just awesome. But I also really like the Predator from Predator 2, because when you listen to a lot of the supplemental stuff, they tell you that that Predator is actually a lot younger than the first one, and he's a little bit more inexperienced, and blah, 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 blah. And I just think that's awesome. Plus, he had a really cool design. He actually looked different than the other one. Instead of just rehashing the original Predator, they actually designed a new one. And I really like his Judge Dredd-like bird thing on his shoulder. It always reminds me of Judge Dredd's armor. But anyway, that leads me to Hot Toys. Now, they had made Predator 2, what was it called? A City Hunter Predator a long time ago. But like I said, it was one of those snap-together, kits. Now, I never had that one, but I really wanted it. But then, they re-released it, and it's on the better body, and it's amazing, and it's today's review. So, today's review will be on the following. Today's review will be on the Hot Toys. I know you can't read that. It's a little blurb that's on fire there. Movie masterpiece, another blurb. It's a little blobby there. You can't really read it, can you? Well, let's just pan up and see what it is. It is the City Hunter from Predator 2, and he looks amazing. Look at that face. It's just a face only a mask can hide. But you know what? That is awesome. And this has been a figure that I've been wanting for a really long time. Because like I said, I think this is probably my favorite Predator of all time. Now, I really like the first one and like I said, the Wolf one. But, I don't know. There's just something about this guy that I really like. He just seemed like... I don't know, he talked more, he did more, he had more gadgets and stuff, until Wolf, apparently, because Wolf had, like, 2 guns and all sorts of gadgets at the end of that movie, but yeah, I really like this guy a lot. Now, I know it's not very popular to say that, because most people lean towards the first Predator as being the best, but you know what, I like this one. Let's look at the back of the box. So here's the back of the box, and all it says is warning. I hope you have enough money to afford this, because it's expensive. That's pretty much all it says. But no, that's all it says. It's got, oh, look, oh God, we're being targeted. Oh, let's look at the front. Yep, he's targeting this side, too. Anyways, there's the box, and this whole front here is a slip cover thing, so you can, like, pick it up here at the top and pull it off, and let's see what's underneath, shall we? Oh, look, the box talks. Hey, you want to see the review? Okay, let's go. Hey, what can I say? I wing these reviews as I go. Anyways, here's the inside with the flap thing removed, and there's a window showing off a very awesome and heavy Predator. Yeah, these Predators are very heavy. These Hot Toys bodies that they come on are very, very heavy duty, and this thing looks amazing. It just looks like just a gobbledygook mess in there. There's stuff everywhere. Look, there's like extra mandibles. There's all sorts of stuff. So let's pull him out of here and remove that top tray so we can see him better. Now, removing the top tray shows off that you basically remove a lot of the accessories too, because they're all like taped to the outside of the tray with little trays themselves. Now, there's some extra hands there for the right side. There's some extra hands over here for his left side, including his stump there where Danny Glover chopped off his arm. And then up here we will see nothing. Down here we will see 2 breather masks, one to wear and one to hold, because apparently there are 2 different sculpts, and then some extra mandibles for the roaring effect. That is awesome. So let's look at the Predator, shall we? So here's the Predator in his little black tray thing, and man oh man does this thing come with a lot. Check this out. He's got his little disc there. He's got his spear, as you can see, all hidden there. He's got his Bill Paxton skull and spine. So Bill Paxton makes a cameo in this review. Then we've got the Predator himself. Very, very awesome looking indeed. There's his stand. And then over here we have, what do we got there? We got his little bag there, his little Jack Bauer bag with a jawbone on it. We've got his, what is that? Oh, that's his little med kit. That's pretty cool. And then right there, hidden underneath that plastic, is his biomask, and that is awesome. So let's stand the Predator up, shall we? Oh, creepy man. So here's the Predator standing straight up, fresh out of the package, and check him out. He looks amazing. Now, I bought this one used, so if he's dusted, don't blame me because it was previously on display. But that's alright because I've been wanting this figure for a long time and I got a really good deal on it. Now, this thing looks amazing. And I've done a lot of research on YouTube and online and stuff about this figure. Now, apparently this thing has a lot of QC issues, like its head will come off pretty easy, so don't pick it up by the head, which you shouldn't be doing anyways. Don't ever pick up a Predator by his head. And then his mandibles are kind of loose, so they can come out pretty easily. But I almost think like the mandible thing is a good thing, because if you want to switch between his mask and his open mouth and stuff, it's almost better to have them loose. Now, they're not going to fall out if you maybe if you shake them, I don't know, but I'm not going to shake them. It's too expensive for that. But yeah, I think they should come out a little easy. But anyway, there he is there looking very cool indeed. Now, he's got his fist hands on, with his funsy thumb up going, hey. But I'll probably have him with his hands open. And, yeah, he looks amazing. This is so cool. Now, one of the things that I've always wanted, especially with the Hot Toys Predators, is, like, that Trekker Predator is really awesome. But he's kind of a nobody. I mean, he's not like, you don't go, oh, him? Yeah, that's the one from the Predators, I guess. He's the one with the doggies. I mean, he's alright, but it would be cooler to have all 3 of them. Now, this one is the Predator from Predator 2, so it's more of a character-specific Predator, just like the first Predator is. And I always wanted a Hot Toys Predator from the movies that, you could identify the movie from. And this is awesome. And like I said, this is probably my favorite design of a Predator. I don't know why. I just really like him a lot. He just looks so cool. And I absolutely love this new Hot Toys Predator body that they've done this on, because this is so much better than the original one that came out. So there he is looking very cool. I say we turn him around and see how he looks from behind. So here he is from behind, and check out that armor. And that's the little eagle thing, the shoulder thing that I said looks like Judge Dredd's armor. And that's probably something else because of the gold and stuff like that. I'm a big Judge Dredd fan, so that's probably another reason why I like this Predator the most. But anyway, you can see there his gun is. It's all on his back there. He doesn't have his med kit on yet and stuff like that. But look at his armor. It looks amazing. And I absolutely love that he has one sleeve. That's cool, that little netting sleeve. This one over here, he doesn't have one. But I just think it's so neat that he has one on one arm. And then down here you will see his butt and his butt flap thing. Looks like samurai armor or something. Then down here you'll see his legs looking very cool indeed. And I absolutely love these dreads. And I love how it's got 3 different colors on them. Different golds and bronzes and silvers and stuff. That is awesome. Now, I usually don't pull out all of the accessories that come with my Hot Toys figures because I put them, together on camera or off camera or whatever. But this one has so much stuff that has to go on it, that it's almost impossible not to pull it out. I mean, because you got to put it on the figure if you want to. So this is what it comes with. It comes with this biomask, which is awesome. It's got a little wire there to plug into the back of his head or the back of his backpack so he can have the light up function. He's got his little Jack Bauer bag, which looks awesome. He's got his little disc there. Very cool. Goes on his leg. He's got his med kit there. Now that is pretty cool because what it does is It opens up so you can see all the tools he used to operate on himself when he had a stumpy arm and bullet holes all in his chest. That is amazing! He also comes with his net gun, comes with this breather mask, which is the one he holds here, and this one that's a little bit taller is the one that comes with a little set of mandibles underneath there so it plugs onto his face. Comes with some instructions, comes with some roaring mandibles, of course. Comes with his right hand. He's got a pointer hand, he's got a grabber hand, he's got a claw hand, he's got some extra hand pegs, or wrist pegs. That one's for his net gun, so you can plug that into his net gun there. There's another hand there that probably would do the same thing. And then his stumpy arm with the glow, well, it's not glow in the dark, but I was going to say glow in the dark blood from the movie, but it doesn't probably glow in the dark in real life. So, I say we look at his face here with the extra mandibles. What do you say? So here he is before and after, and that looks awesome. Now, a lot of people online say that this head design isn't right for the movie and stuff like that, but you know what? It looks close enough to me. They got his little extra little spiky things coming off his mandibles there at the bottom and stuff, and yeah, his mouth had a little bit of a different design in the movie, but it doesn't matter. This, you can tell who this is supposed to be. So here he is with the breather on. And I have to say, this is a really cool looking look on him. Now, I'm not going to undo the wire because I'll probably never display him like this, but that actually does look really, really cool. And the fact that they gave you two of those, you know, one to hold, because like I said, this one has the mandibles that plug into the side of his face. The fact that they gave you two is really awesome too. So let's see what he looks like with his biomask on. And I have to say, this is going to be really hard to decide how I want to display him. And if you look really closely there to his little laser things, check that out. They light up. That is awesome. Yeah, this is very cool indeed. This is one awesome looking predator. So I say we waste no more time and look at him up close. What do you say? Now, I can't guarantee that this is going to be good, but here we go with a super duper close-up look. And look, you can see the like pixelization of his little spots there. That's pretty cool. And there's his netting, which is awesome. I love that they make real netting on these figures. And then up here we'll see his armor. Look at the way they painted that. That is so cool. Over here he's got a little leather strap on his forearm, bicep, whatever you want to call it. Up here's his other armor there. There's some dreads working our way up to his head. And what do we see up here? Oh, look, there's his little laser dot things all lit up. Very cool indeed. I love the design. It almost looks like he's got like an alien mask, you know, from the movie Aliens, the way it's got the little, I don't know, lines and stuff all over it. And over here we'll see his eyes. Now, a lot of people complain that the eyes aren't right because he's supposed to have like a mesh design, you know, but that's alright. I don't care. It's so small, you know, who cares, man? But anyway, if you don't like it, don't display it like this, but it looks fine in person. And there's the, look at that, it's all tarnished and stuff, and that's just awesome, man. And then let's turn him around here. This is such a big figure that it's really hard to show it off because there's so many details to it. I mean, it's so big. You can see the wire there coming from the mask. Now, you're supposed to hide that behind his dreadlocks and stuff, but I don't know if I'm going to keep his mask on or not. And that's where it plugs in there, where you see that little white thing, so you don't have it plugged in all the way. And then down here's the little switch for the light. Over here, that's where his med kit goes. It plugs on there. Here's his laser gun, still on his back. Down here, you'll see all his corroded-looking armor. That is awesome. It's all oxidized. Oh, it's neat. I love it. And then there's the back part of his armor, where his spine would be. That's cool. Look at all the strings there. That is so neat. I love the mixed media of these figures, how they use all sorts of stuff. I mean, they could just sculpt, you know, the strings on. They could just sculpt those on or paint them on, but nope, they make it, and that is so awesome. But yeah, this is very cool. Let's turn him around and look at his little bomb thingamabobber here. Because it opens up. See, here's the outside of it here, but then when you open this flap here, okay, that took way too long. Now, I had to remove his arm to see if I could open the flap. So while the arm was removed, I just put this one on so you could see the stump there. Check that out. That looks amazing. But yeah, the little flap that opens his little bomb thing was stuck down, and it's got a little peg inside there, and oh, it was so hard to open. So let's take the stump off and put the other arm back on. So here's the original arm back on, and you'll see his little timer thing is open, and that is awesome. But yeah, if you look real close, right there above the red, you'll see a little hole. Now there's a little peg right there. Now that was stuck inside there, almost like the paint was still, you know, wet when they put it together or whatever. But yeah, it was really hard to open, man. So be very, very careful, because there's just this little hinge here, and you don't want to break it off. I was so scared I was going to. But yeah, it was real hard to open. But anyways, working our way down, and I thought this popped up here that has the little dart thing, but if it does, I have no clue how to do it. It looks like there was a gap there, but I'm not 100% there. Upon closer inspection, yep, it does open, and it's got the little dart shooter thingamabobber in there, and that is awesome. Check that out, man. The little thing slides forward, this slides up. That is awesome. Look at all the little controller things. That's neat. I like that. Here's his hand down here. Lots of great detail on his hands and skin. Look, he's got some brass knuckles on. That is amazing. Working our way back over to his other arm, on his right arm, you will find his gauntlet with his blades. And check this out. The blades are metal, and that is so cool. Now, I've wanted a Predator with blades, a Hot Toys Predator with blades for the longest time, and every one that I ever got never had blades. Because I got the, what was it, the snake one, the viper one, whatever he was called. I got him, and he didn't have blades, and then, I think that's it. I don't remember. But yeah, I remember thinking, I just want to get some of those blades. They're metal, they're cool, blah, blah, blah. Nope, never got them. So that looks amazing. I love it. And before I forget, check this out. This is his little med kit. Isn't that awesome? I mean, all those little things like he used in the movie, I mean, that is so cool, man. You see the little needle thing there that he shot himself up with. There's the little thing that had the blue stuff in it, I believe. It's got the little knife. I saw the knife in there somewhere. That is so cool. That's the knife right here towards the bottom. Man, that is so cool, and it all closes up so well and goes on his back. Not only that, look at the detail here on his spear. This is amazing. That is so cool. It's got a little countdown thing too. I guess you can set a timer and throw it and it'll blow up or something. Those things are very sharp, by the way, the little spikies all over there. Because I remember the Predator that I got, that Viper Predator or whatever he was called, he came with one of these. And those little spikes, oh my goodness, when you extend it and when you close it up, you can stab yourself very easily. Also making an appearance in this review is Bill Paxton. Now, poor old Bill Paxton got killed by the Predator in the subway, and that is awesome. Look at that. You get his skull, you get his spine. I wish there was a way to hook it on his back like when he was climbing up the buildings and stuff. That is so cool. Now, before I stop with the super duper close-up, I think we better look at the Predator's face. What do you say? So look at this detail on there. There's his mandibles and crab-looking mouth. Look at those eyes. That is so awesome. I love those bright green eyes. That is so cool. There's his little spikes. You can see, like I said, the little pixelization of the spots on his head. That's kind of neat. That shows you how close up this is. Very cool. They got the design work on his head there. Got all his dreads. He's got the little spikes coming off of his face there. That is awesome, man. I love it. Now, the only trouble about reviewing a figure like this is it comes with so much, and there's so much to look at, and there's no way I can show it off in the amount of time that I want to put this video up. It's already longer than I wanted it to be. But this is amazing. I think this figure is great. And look, I mean, just look at all this stuff. I got to figure out how I want to display him and stuff like that, put all this junk on him. That is awesome, man. Now, a lot of people have complained online about this figure for the quality control and stuff, and I have to say, his legs are loose. His head does come off if you're not too careful. I do like that his mandibles come off easily because you don't have to yank them off in order to put the mask on, or the open mandibles and stuff. Opening this thing was impossible. Really, I mean, be very careful of that. But, yeah, other than the loose legs, because his legs are a little loose. They don't flop, but they swivel very easily if you're not careful, like his feet and stuff like that. But, no, I'm very happy with this figure. This is probably the absolute best Predator figure I have ever gotten, ever. And I've gotten a lot of Predator stuff over the years. I absolutely love it. Plus, with as much as he comes with, I mean, look at all this stuff, man. I mean, with as much as he comes with and as much as he can do, this is like getting a DX figure. I don't know, man. I love it. So, before we close this review, I do want to see one thing. How does he size next to one of the Super Predators? I want to see how big he is compared to that. So let's find out, shall we? So here's the City Hunter Predator from Predator 2 next to the Tracker Predator from Predators. And as you can see, they are roughly the exact same size. Now the Super Predators are supposed to be way bigger, and a lot of people complained about that this should be like, 14, 15, 16 inches tall or something like that compared to this one. I agree. The normal Predator should be a little bit smaller, or these should be a little bit bigger. Now, I really like the size of these Predators, though. Don't get me wrong. I am not trying to say that these are too small toys or whatever. No, no, no. They are awesome, especially when you stand them next to the following. So here's how big they are standing next to a normal 12-inch scale figure. And Tyrion. You can see right there just how big these Predators really are, and that is awesome. Now, do I say that the Super Predator should be a little bigger? Yeah, a little bit, but you know what? Really, it doesn't matter. They are awesome, and this looks amazing. I don't know how the Doctor and Tyrion are going to get out of this one. Apparently, the Doctor's trying to convince the Predator that he's like his boss or something, and Tyrion saying, let's just drink, shall we? Plus, I look really small next to these Predators. Holy cow, man. Jeez. So there's my review of the Hot Toy City Hunter Predator version 2, blah, 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 and it's awesome. I love it. Does it have some QC issues? Of course. They all do, but I don't care, and it's amazing. I love it. And I'm going to spend all night trying to put this thing together, man. Holy crap, that's going to take forever. So I hope you liked this review. It was really long, and I'm sorry to make you wait through all of this to see the ending, which is... Until next time, tune in for more Foo Reviews. Come on, felzbug. Come on, come on. Oh, where's Gubs left? Oh, crap. I think we're on the right path. Come on, let's just go around that, shall we? Oh, that's disgusting, Gubs left. What did you do?